What is up, guys? Any tier guild forever. Gonna be doing a brief little review for Oshi no Kyo episodes 2 and 3. Sorry if it took a little bit to come out, been busy with some other stuff, but I finally got to it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, AQUA is leading me to think that he's going to be my favorite character in the series. Not just of how much, like, well, let's be honest, at this point in time, based on just the 3-episode impression, it's pretty much kind of confirmed or cemented that AQUA is like the main character or the main focus, at least for now. We haven't really received a whole lot in regards to Ruby's character. I mean, we have seen some things here and there, but if you notice, like, the focal, it's like we're seeing everything mainly from AQUA's perspective, which I'm not mad at that. I actually do think AQUA is an amazing character, probably the best character so far, again based on impression. Ugh, son of a gun. Sorry about that. Ugh. Probably getting a little too cold in my room. Anyway, so yeah, moving forward. It seems like AQUA is in a state to where, like, yes, he's still patrolling his path on trying to figure out the one that actually, like, got his mother, his favorite idol, killed. Son of a gun, man. What the freak? Again, I apologize. But at the same time, he's trying to do other things in his day-to-day life. Go to school. In this case, he only went to school not for acting or anything like that. He's doing it for just simple academic work, you know, when it comes to school stuff and anything school-related. But it's not till he came across the girl Kana, I guess you can say a childhood friend, but really he only saw her during the time they did that one scene together in acting. And well, honestly, what can I say? The girl has really changed. Before, I thought, I'll be honest, I mean, it's understandable, she was a kid, so she's not, a lot can happen to a kid and within the time gap that they've been away from each other. But she kind of holds herself in a more mature position. She's less bratty, she's less combative. She's more open to things, as well as being able to, like, well, showing clear signs that she holds a huge interest, and I say a love interest, in AQUA. Let's be honest. Girlie hasn't seen this guy in, like, who knows how long, and she's already, like, let's be real. She likes him. She wants to be into him. I know she wants to get him back into acting, but really, this is just the way just to get them to, you know, spend some more time together. She's, in my personal opinion, I say she's using this as a method in order to get herself to be more involved in his life. Now, you know, they're both previous child actors. Now, I don't know if AQUA is going to continue, really, though. Like, I say they're both child actors, but really, they did that one movie together. She's continued her pursuit in acting. She clearly has a talent for it otherwise, but due to certain circumstances, her career is kind of like a hit or miss moment right now. A lot of people are already deeming her career over, but she continues to train. She continues to improve. She continues to stick with her passion, which is acting, despite on the critics, despite what people have to say. And if you can't tell, she really takes it personally. For God's sake, the girl is bleeding from the mouth and gets shot with arrows, shots fired, or in this case, arrows fired, whenever someone criticizes her acting skills. Or people even know whether she's acting or not. So, but I will say, like, based on what I've seen of her so far, I'm impressed. I didn't think she'd be as... Again, I was honestly worried she was going to be a tsundere. Like, I knew she was going to appear later on. It was obvious, based on what I saw of Oshi no Kyo. But she ended up becoming better than what I assumed. She ended up being a character that was more... has a lot of charismatic to her. She's very charming. She's very sweet. She's very, like, determined, especially for her career. But at the same time, I noticed she shows her sensitive side, or not really a sensitive side, more like she really emphasizes on her female nature whenever she's around AQUA. Well, again, it's obvious. she likes him. If it wasn't clear before, it was pretty clear cut in this episode. Most of the time, to me, it felt like she was trying to flirt with Aqua, while Aqua, he got his own thing on his mind. But he ended up deciding to continue to do his role, even though he got everything he needed from Masaya. I think that's how you say his name. The one who he believed could potentially be his biological father, or at least has some connection to the death of Ai. So he already got the DNA sample, but instead of leaving, he decided to stay. And well, I'm pretty sure he's doing it for Kana to some degree. Like, Aqua may be having his own agenda that he has to deal with, but at the end of the day, he's still doing what he can to help out Kana. Why else would he, like, let's be real. Okay, let's be honest here. Why else would Aqua stay in a very disaster like TV series? Like, I'm not, like I said, the only one that looks like that has talent. Sorry guys, I just noticed that there was like a dust thing that was in my camera. I find it funny that it was able to pick it up even though it was very and anyways, continuing. Turns out though he ended up staying because he wanted to do something for Kana, especially considering how they were treating her. Masaya, all the producers there, the staff, they're only using her. And their only reason they're even okay with having her on board is because, one, to them they feel like she's cheap. Number two, she's easy to get along with, but they don't like the fact that she's very critical of her acting, which in my opinion, I feel like she's entitled to that. She trains, she works hard, and I'm pretty sure these mother truckers that are here as like part of the shoujo series, I'm almost 100% certain most of them are just beginners, or they never really did anything with acting. I'm pretty sure most of them got hired because of their looks. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that, but we'll see. But other than that though, again though, I definitely enjoyed this episode, both these episodes honestly. I will say Aqua is kind of being a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for, creepy. Cause look what he's doing. He's literally like getting way too involved in his sister's life, Ruby, especially preventing her from joining in any idol groups because of the drama that he suffered when I was around. When I died, he's trying to make sure that his sister doesn't go through the same fate. He doesn't want her to be criticized online. He doesn't want a stalker to come by their home and next thing you know, stab her. He doesn't want that life for her because he feels like that's only gonna destroy his sister mentally and possibly physically. He doesn't want to see the same event that occurred with their mother to happen to them again. And honestly, I understand it. At the end of the day, he wants to protect his sister, but here's the thing. If that's the dream that Ruby has, and if that's something she truly wants as a career path, then honestly, let her do it. Because if we're gonna put into consideration every little thing that can get someone killed or ruin their life, then no one would really be out here trying to seek out a dream that could ultimately lead to their death, lead to something horrible or traumatizing that they can never get away from, or will lead them the rest of their life. You can't lead a life on that. You can't lead a life where you're always worried about whether someone you know will be safe, or whether that person will be safe or not. You can't just constantly be like in concern of whether or not it'll work out for them and whether or not they'll be alive at the end of the day. You just gotta have faith and have best wishes for them. And if you know something is wrong or something doesn't feel right within their given career, you go in and step up, help them out, especially if they don't even realize they need the help. But yeah, Aqua seems like he's got his own little thing to worry about. I'm pretty sure Kana is gonna be an idol, and she's gonna be an amazing one, probably as great as her mother. As for Aqua, he's getting closer and closer to finding out clues related to Ai's death, as well as trying to do right by Kana. Honestly, I can see that being a ship. I can definitely see that being a ship. I don't see, there's no one else that really ships with AQUA like that other than Kana due to their history. Granted, it was never really a long history because they were separated for a certain amount of time. I said it's the first time they're being reunited, but hey, a history nonetheless. Anyway though, guys, that's it for this one. Hopefully you enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts on the reactions. Yeah, that's it for me. Peace. I'm out.